No one cares about your freebies. Here's why. In this video, I'm going to show you why your lead magnets are not converting the way you want them to be and how to fix the problem. But first, what's a lead magnet? Well, a lead magnet is typically something that you give out for free in exchange for an email or a phone number so that you can contact a lead. Although your current audience might be made up of leads, it's not made up of engaged leads who will actually buy your product. If you can get an email or a phone number, you're a lot more likely to be able to close somebody than over DMs. So here's how to make a killer lead magnet. The first thing we want to do is position our lead magnet. We need to be able to answer these 5 questions. Who are your people? What do they need? Who are you? What do you deliver? And why are you special, different, or the one? It's very important to find who your people are so that you can find the pain points and help them solve a pain point. Alex Hormozi defines a lead magnet as a complete solution to a narrow problem. So how do you find their problems? Well, it's very simple. You ask them. You don't just assume their problems or ask ChatGPT what their problems are. You can do that to start, but if you do that long term, you're not going to know what their actual problems are. You need to ask them what their problems are and make your lead magnet about their problems and how you can help them solve a problem. If you don't have some sort of niche, you're missing out. You're never going to be able to target every business owner out there. You have to target a specific group of business owners. So if I targeted online coaches versus targeting every business owner out there, I'm going to be a lot better off. To find your niche, you need to define all 4 of these things: persona, passions, preferences, and principles. Listen, the reason nobody is getting your lead magnet even though it's free is because it might not cost money, but it does have opportunity cost to it. It takes a lot of time to go through and read a lead magnet. I get all these people on Twitter DMing me, "Oh, can I send you a free 6-week training program?" And the truth is, no one's going to do it. There's 2 reasons that no one's going to do it. First, it costs time and there's a lot of effort and sacrifice in doing a 6-week training program. And 2, they're not committed because they didn't pay anything for it. People who pay are the people who get results. The second step is to list all the pain points that your potential audience might have. And when I say every pain point, yes, I mean as many pain points as you can possibly think of. It doesn't matter how crazy they are. Make a list. You want to find 3 things. What are people struggling with? What problems can you help them solve? And what is your core offer and what does it solve? If you can identify those things, you're going to be set. The next step is to find their desires. What are their pains and what would it look like if those pains were solved? For example, a pain for a fitness coach might be that you're fat and out of shape. What's the desired result? Well, you're back to your high school weight. If you can find those things, you can better speak to the prospect about what result you can get them. Another huge tip is never sell the product. Always sell the result. A huge mistake that I see online coaches making is selling their product and the deliverables of the product. No one cares what you do. What people care about is that they can get a result. Good example of this was I used to run a video marketing agency. And in this agency, I would create content. It took me 3.5 years to realize that no one cared about the content. The only thing that they cared about was getting the views and getting booked calls and clients from that content. So now that we have our list of pain points and our list of desired situations, let's go ahead and find the solution to each of them. Be as specific as possible. For example, if you're saying that you have no discipline and you want to gain discipline, 75 Hard might be a great program for you. The next step is to choose your medium for your lead magnet. It needs to be super easy to consume or else it will take way too much time and effort and sacrifice from the prospect. It also needs to be easy to read. The average American has the mental capacity of a goldfish, so we have to write to the normies. It also needs to be super valuable. It needs to be better than anything they've ever seen before and anything that the competition can do. Again, it needs to be a complete solution to a narrow problem. This means it needs to completely transform one aspect or another of someone's life. The goal is to build trust and credibility with the audience, so make sure that it's simple enough where they can just do it and get the result. Make it short and sweet. I'll tell you that workbooks and guides work fantastically. The big trick here is to just be special, different, or the one. Don't make it something that's been found on the web before. The goal is to bring as much value as possible, and you do that by saving people time or making them money. If you can't do either of those 2 things with your lead magnet, it might as well just be thrown in the trash. Step 6 is to push an ad or a promo. If you want to learn more about content, come back for next week's video about content frameworks. There I'll break down the structure of all of my ads and content for social media. Again, you need to make sure you're either competing or complementing the things that are already in the market. If you can't set yourself apart, no one's going to read your lead magnet, and make it as easy and consumable as possible for them, or else no one is going to care about what you have to offer. Again, if you want to see my video on content, just click right up here. And if you want to subscribe to my channel so you get ultra valuable tips every single week, click right up here as well. Now you should really do it.